Hello everyone, welcome back to maths class. Chapter number 20, exercise 20b. In the first exercise, we discussed about the perimeter and how to find the perimeter of an irregular figure, and later about the regular figure, namely the perimeter of a rectangle is formula 2 into L plus B, and the perimeter of a square is 4 into side. And we discussed about how to find out the cost of fencing. Either the portion of the given may be the rectangle or a square. Cost of fencing is perimeter into rate. So in today's class, let us discuss about the last topic, that is about area. So area can also be calculated for irregular figures as well as for regular figures, but we have, as per the syllabus, only the area of two geometrical figures, namely the rectangle and the square. So as we know that in rectangle, the measure of opposite sides are equal. They are called as length and breadth. Area of a rectangular region is calculated by using the formula length into breadth. And area of a square, where all the four sides are equal, area is calculated as side into side, or it can also be said as side square. And while calculating perimeter, we made one point very clear, that we express the perimeter in the same units. That means if the question is given in centimeter, perimeter also we are going to express in centimeter. If question is in meter, we are going to express in meter. But area will be always expressed in square units. That means to say, if question is given in centimeter, we are going to represent it as square centimeter. In words, it can be written as in this way: centimeter to the power 2. Don't read it as centimeter square. It is square centimeter, written as centimeter whole to the power 2, but it is read as square centimeter. If the given question is expressed in meter, we say that area is in square meter. It can be represented symbolically or with the words. So very simple topic. So we need to remember that area of a rectangle is length into breadth, and area of a square is side into side. Next, if measure of length and breadth is given, to calculate the area, we are going to use the formula area as length into breadth. But if area is given, length is given, you need to calculate breadth, then the formula will be area by length. Similar way, area is given, breadth is given, you need to calculate length, then formula is length is equal to area by breadth. In a similar manner with the square. So if area of a square is given, then how to find out the measure of the side? That is square root of area. Square root of area means you need to know which number should be multiplied for 2 times to get the given solution. Let us straight away move on to the exercise problems, and in detail let us discuss few concepts. Okay, the first question is very much clear and direct, that is, find the area of a rectangle whose length and breadth are 25 centimeter and 16 centimeter. So as per the reduced syllabus, children, you don't have many different type of problems, but it is necessary to know that before you proceed with any problem related to the mensuration, first make a note whether the given values are of same units of measurement. Length is also in centimeter, breadth is also in centimeter. Why? Because if the given information, if it is not of same unit, the first step is to do the conversion and then proceed. But as per the reduced syllabus, it is said to have only the direct problems and to avoid the conversion type of problems. So now this year you are safe, and you cannot expect such problems in examination. As you are already in class 7, you should know that whenever you are doing mensuration problem, either with area or with perimeter or any values you need to calculate, first see that whether the given information are of same units. If not, convert and make it same. The question is very simple. Length is 25 centimeter, breadth is 16 centimeter. So area can be calculated by using the formula length into breadth, that is 25 centimeter into 16 centimeter. So multiply 25 into 16, that leads to 400 square centimeter. It can be expressed in these two ways, centimeter to the power 2 and then, or you can say square centimeter. Second problem, it is given with diagonal and the units of measurement are not same. One is in meter, other one is in centimeter. So we are going to leave that problem and straight away we'll move on to question number 3. The sides of a rectangular park are in the ratio 4:3. If the area is 1728 square meter, find its perimeter and cost of fencing at the rate of rupees 40 per meter. Understand the question, children. Length and breadth ratio is given, area is given, it is asked to calculate perimeter. To calculate perimeter, we need to know the actual measure of length and breadth. This is not the actual measure, it is only in ratio form. So I need to know what is length, what is breadth in units, that is in meter, and later I have to calculate perimeter. Then with the help of perimeter we are going to calculate the cost, that is perimeter into rate. I need to do with 4 steps. Calculate length, breadth, perimeter and cost. So as it is given in ratio, you know that how to start. So let L is equal to 4x and B breadth is equal to 3x. Area is length into breadth. 1728 is equal to 4x into 3x. 1728 is equal to 4 3s are 12, x into x, x square. So I can rewrite like this. 12x square is equal to 1728. So only the reason is to keep the unknown value on the left hand side. X square is equal to 1728 by 12. Now what will be the measure? It is 12 ones are 12, 52. Try to calculate, children. Just do, if you are not able to do the direct division, you can use your margin column, okay? Don't copy the solution, try to do it. If you are not able to do it mentally, you can do your margin. 12 ones are 12, 52, 12 fours are 48, again 4 remainder 8, 12 fours are 48. So x square is equal to 144. Even I have shown the calculation so that you will feel easy to do it. So x can be square root of 144. Value of x is 12 meter. I hope you know what do you mean by square root. If you don't know what do you mean by square root, children, try to understand now. X square is 144. Now 144 should be expressed in the product of two same numbers. For example, that is 12 12s are 144. So x is equal to 12 meter. That is my first step. So did I get length and breadth? No, I got only the measure of x. So let us proceed with length and breadth. Length is 4x, that is 4 into 12, 48 meter. Breadth is 3x, 3 into 12, that is 36 meter. So first length over, breadth over. What is my next step? Perimeter. Perimeter is 2 into L plus B, 2 into 48 meter plus 36 meter. Add it, children. 6 plus 8 is 14. 1 carry, 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 4 8, 84 meter. Multiply. 2 4s are 8, 2 8s are 16. 168 meter is the perimeter. What is the next step? To calculate cost of fencing. cost of fencing is perimeter into rate, that is 168 into what is the rate given? Rupees 40. Now multiply. 4 8s are 32, 3 carry, 4 6s are 24 plus 3 27, 2 carry, 4 1s are 4 plus 2 6 followed by 10. Rupees 6,720 is the cost of fencing. See how nice the question was. Let's revise first. Length and breadth ratio was given. Area was given. So by using length and breadth and area, we started that by considering length as 4x and breadth as 3x, and we calculated x. With the help of x, length, breadth, perimeter, and then the cost. Okay, this is about question number 3. Now question number 4. How nice the question is. Read the question once. A floor is 40 meter long and 15 meter broad. It is covered with tiles, each measuring 60 centimeter by 50 centimeter. Find the number of tiles required to cover the floor. So this is one of the important and challenging type of question, and it should be solved little bit with common sense. And you have to know this also. As we have already know with the first exercise, whenever the problem is asked for cost of fencing, we have to calculate perimeter. Why? Because fencing will be done for the boundary. So the measure of boundary can be calculated by using perimeter. Now the question asked is, let us understand it with diagram first. This is a rectangular area, region. The floor, this is of 40 meter and 15 meter. And this particular rectangular portion is being filled with the tiles. Okay, so the measure of one tile is 60 centimeter by 50 centimeter. Now what we need to do here, they have asked us to find out the number of tiles. How many tiles are required to cover this area? Area means the region bounded inside the perimeter. So this is my boundary. So this portion is my area. So for this area, the tiles are replaced. So how many tiles are required? Now let us think how to find out this. If you know what portion of area can be covered by one tile, then it is very easy to calculate the number of tiles. So let's proceed with this way. First step, let me calculate area of floor. Area of a floor, that is length into breadth, 40 meter into 15 meter, that is 600 square meter. Next, area of a tile. I am mentioning you the point, children. A tile, that means one tile, that is equal to 60 centimeter into 50 centimeter. 6 5s are 30 followed by 2 zeros. 3000 square centimeter. Then how do you get the number of tiles? Remember, first we calculated the area of a floor. Next we calculated the area of a tile. So the number of tiles required is equal to area of a floor by area of a tile. Area of a floor is 600 square meter and area of a tile is 3000 square centimeter. So in this case what happens? So one is expressed in square meter, other one in square centimeter. When you convert meter to centimeter, we are going to do into 100. But when you are converting square meter into square centimeter, you need to multiply it by 100 for twice, because you are converting square meter to square centimeter. Similar way, 600 into 100 into 100 by 3000. So try to cancel the zeros, which you can. 3 ones are 3 200s are. So 200 into 10 is 2000. Therefore, number of tiles required is equal to 2000. Next, question number 5. So question number 5 is a different type of question, and very interesting and very much important to know for your higher classes also. So what is given? Read the question once. The length and breadth of a rectangular piece of land is 5:3. If the total cost of fencing is rupees 9,600 and the rate is rupees 24 per meter, find the length and breadth, find the area and cost of leveling when the rate is equal to 60 square meter. See, one point first I want you everyone to notice, children. This problem is the combination of cost of fencing and cost of leveling. So cost of fencing, already we know that it is with perimeter, and cost of leveling will be with area. How to know that? Whether should we have to calculate the cost by using area or by using perimeter? The one clue is you have to read the question carefully and think whether the work is done for the boundary or the inside region. If the work is done for the boundary, that is perimeter. If inside the boundary any work is done, that is area. If you are not able to recognize by the words, look at the rate. Here, rate is given in for per meter. That means you have to calculate with perimeter. If the rate is given with square meter, then you have to calculate with area. This is one more clue. Okay. So let's proceed with the solution step by step. So let me consider, let L is equal to 5x and B is equal to 3x. So already we know the cost of fencing. So let us calculate the perimeter by using the formula cost of fencing by the rate. Cost of fencing is 96,000 by 24. So divide 96,000 by 24. 24 fours are 96. So the perimeter is 400 meter. Once you know the perimeter, easy to calculate the length and breadth. First step is over. Second step, perimeter is 2 into L plus B. 400 is equal to 2 into 5x plus 3x. So bring this 2 to the other hand side. 400 by 2 is equal to 8x. 400 by 2 is 200 is equal to 8x. X is equal to 200 by 8. 8 2s are 16, 40, 8 5s are 40. So value of x is 25. If x is 25, what do you calculate, children? We need to calculate the length and breadth. So length is 5x. That is 5 into 25, 125 meter. And breadth is 3x, 3 into 25, that is 75 meter. Next is area, length into breadth, 125 into 75. Kindly move to the margin, do the calculation. Area will be equal to 9,375 square meter. So both length and breadth are expressed in meter. Next is last step, cost of leveling. So cost of leveling is area into rate. So area is 9,375 and the rate is given as 60. So 6 5s are 30, 0, 3 carry. 6 7s are 42 plus 3 45, 4 carry. 6 3s are 18 plus 4 22, 2 carry. 6 9s are 54 plus 2 56, followed by 1 0. So it is rupees 5,62,500 is the amount which is required for, it is cost of leveling. This is about question number 5. Very important question. Go through once how area and perimeter is interlinked and how to calculate the cost of leveling. Cost of leveling is the area into rate. Cost of fencing is the perimeter into rate. Next is question number 6. Find the area of a square whose perimeter is 56 centimeter. Simple question, children. So area is to be calculated, perimeter is given. So we know that perimeter is 4 into side, that is 56 is 4 into side, or you can write the formula directly. Measure of side is P by 4, 56 by 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 4s are 16. So when you know the measure of side as 14 centimeter, so area will be equal to 14 into 14. That leads to 196 square centimeter. Simple concept. Perimeter is given. With the help of perimeter, calculate the measure of side. With the measure of side, calculate the area of a square. So, and the 7th problem is also excluded. Let's straight away move on to the 8th problem. So, which I am going to show it in the textbook as a reference. Very simple and very easy. You have given that for each figure given below, find the area of shaded portion. You have 5 questions. Again, the 5th question is excluded. Concentrate on only 4 questions. Only I have written the solution for you to explain, but you have to show it in steps, children. How to find out the area of a shaded portion? The first step what you need to do is draw the diagram in your classworks. Okay. So once the diagram is drawn, you can find 2 parts. So let me take this as ABCD. Then inside I have one more called PQRC. So measures are marked as angle, and with the help of length and breadth, I can know that I have here 2 rectangles. One is ABCD, other one is PQRC. Now how to find out area of this shaded portion? Let's see how to find the area of shaded portion. First step, find out the area of a rectangle ABCD, that is length into breadth, 20 into 16. Find out its product. Okay, that will be 320 square, all orange square centimeter. Second step, find out the area of a small rectangle, that is 15 into 10, that is 150 square centimeter. And in the third step, area of the shaded portion will be, you have to find out its difference. So 12 minus 5 is 7, 2 minus 1 is 1, 170 square centimeter. But you should write it in steps, children. First step, area of rectangle ABCD, length into breadth. Area of rectangle PQRC, length into breadth. Area of shaded portion, that is area of rectangle ABCD minus area of rectangle PQRC. Same way all the remaining problems. Here consider area of a rectangle 30 into 20. Second step, area of a square 12 into 12. Then its difference. The third problem, area of a square first 40 into 40 and area of a rectangle 32 into 15 and its difference. And the fourth one, area of a square 40 into 40. Second step, area of a square 15 into 15 and its difference. So shaded portion will be the difference between the two given area of the given two diagrams. So you need to find out first the area of the outer one and later the area of the inner one. So while calculating, just notice whether it is a square or a rectangle. How to recognize square or a rectangle? If you have length and breadth, that is rectangle. If measure of all the sides or adjacent sides are same, then it is about the square. So by this we are going to conclude and complete exercise 20b. Remaining problems are excluded as per the syllabus copy. So all the best for your exams, children. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.